Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be making some homemade pasta and we're going to turn this into a spinach and ricotta ravioli. Full recipe is linked down below and be sure to subscribe and give a like. Thank you. Let's go. So first of all, you need to weigh out 240 grams of 00 flour, then place the flour in a wide bowl or on a clean surface and make a well in the middle. Add the eggs one by one and gently start to whisk the eggs with a fork. Slowly flick the flour into the egg mixture. This will take some time as the flour needs to hydrate and it ensures there are no lumps. Alternatively, this can be done in a food processor, pulsing a couple of times until the dough comes together. Once the dough has come together, you need to start kneading the mixture until nice and smooth for about 4 to 6 minutes. Notice how I push the pasta with the back of my palm, roll it back and then turn it 90 degrees. If you do this continuously over 4 to 6 minutes, it helps to develop gluten and strengthen the dough. Wrap with cling wrap and place in the fridge overnight. Ideally, the pasta dough should be made a day in advance so it can rest overnight, but if you're in a hurry, let the dough rest for at least an hour at room temperature before using. To prepare the spinach, give it a quick wash, and if your spinach is quite large like mine, tear the stems off as they can be a little tough. A typical 250 gram bag of spinach should be enough for 4 to 5 people. In a pan, add neutral oil and heat up on medium heat. Add 1.5 teaspoons of sliced or minced garlic and a 1/4 teaspoon of sliced or minced green chili. Continue cooking the garlic and chili until golden brown, then remove from the heat. Add the spinach and cook out for 3 to 5 minutes. Then in a mixing bowl, add 250 grams of ricotta, add the cooked spinach, and finally dice half a small red onion. Shallots also work well as they add a little sweetness. Then add the zest and juice of 1 lemon. Mix thoroughly and then place in a piping bag and set aside in the fridge. Remove the dough from the fridge and place on a lightly floured surface and cut in half. Then using a rolling pin, roll out the dough into a rough rectangle roughly 6 to 8 inches in height. Using your pasta machine, select the thickest setting and feed the pasta through twice on each setting until you reach the thinnest, which is normally a number 9. Then, place the pasta on a lightly floured surface and cut into thirds which are more manageable. If you'd like to spice up your pasta, you could add fresh parsley leaves. To do this, take one of your thirds and lightly brush it with a damp brush and then place the picked parsley leaves in a pattern on top. Picking the parsley leaves can be quite time consuming, so you can give this job to your children or an annoying partner or family member. Then place the second sheet on top and flatten it to make sure there are no air bubbles and run it through the pasta machine twice. Next, with the pasta sheets, if you grab the ricotta mixture and start piping roughly 2-pound coin sized balls evenly spaced apart on the pasta sheets in 2 rows. Then using a damp brush, brush around the ricotta as this acts like the glue between the pasta. Then grab your second sheet and gently lay it on top. Using your fingers, press the seams, press the pasta together around the ricotta balls, ensuring there are no air bubbles. If you do happen to get an air bubble, then just use a small pin to release the air and then close it back up by squeezing the pasta together. Once all the seams have been sealed, using a knife, gently score down the seams to create square ravioli and place them on a floured baking sheet. Fill a large saucepan with water and bring to the boil. Season generously at this point. Once the water has come to a rolling boil, gently add the pasta and cook for 3 to 5 minutes until al dente. Once cooked, using a slotted spoon, remove from the water and place on a baking sheet. To make the lemon and brown butter sauce, add 4 tablespoons of butter into a large saucepan on medium heat. Once the butter is like a deep golden brown, place the pan back on the heat and gently stream in the pasta water a bit at a time while whisking continuously to create an emulsion. It should start to thicken up. Then add 20 grams of chopped parsley, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice and 40 grams of grated Parmigiano Reggiano. Parmesan cheese. Continue stirring to emulsify everything, and then gently add the ravioli back into the sauce and stir through. Once the pasta is fully coated, leave in the pan for roughly 2 minutes. Then plate up and add additional Parmesan. And there you go guys, that's how you make the most delicious spinach and ricotta ravioli with a creamy brown butter and parsley sauce.